We got a lot to play for in this group. Tunisia eliminated, but everything else on the table. Netherlands officially in. Japan officially in. Sweden controls their own destiny. We're going to see who tops the group by the end of the night. Brought to you by Prize Picks. Use my code HMA. Play $5. Get 50 instantly as we are officially underway in Dallas and in Kansas City. Kansas City for the Tunisia-Netherlands game. And, of course, Dallas for the Sweden-Japan game. Starting lineups for all four sides, I should say. For the Japanese, they are running a 3-4-2-1 Suzuki as the keeper in the back. Hiroki Ito, Itakura, and Suko in the back. Nakamura, Kamada, Tanaka, Sugawara in the midfield. Maeda, Doan, and then up top, Ueda. As for the Swedes, they are running with... hang on. There we go. Running a 3-4-1-2. Corner kick for Sweden right away. We're underway. How's it going, Vita? Appreciate you being here, man. Who see Germany? No one saw it. It was an upset. I have Netherlands winning today. I have Japan winning as well. But Sweden corner kick on the left side. We'll do this corner kick, and then I'll give you the starting lineups for everyone. Corner on the left side for Sweden. Taking it on the left side for the Swedes. Ayari going to take number 18. It looks like he's going to take this one for the Swedes. Try to whip this one in from the left flag. Ayari gets the corner into the far post. Punched away by the keeper, Suzuki. Now starting lineups for Sweden. Zetterström, the keeper. It's a 3-4-1-2. Linderoff, Ian, and Lagerbielke in the back. You have in the midfield Gudmundsson, Ayari, Stroud, and Bernard Jean. And then up top, Ilanka, Isak, and Gyökeres. As for the Tunisia game against the Netherlands, again, Tunisia nothing to play for. They're running a 5-4-1. Dakman, your keeper. In the back, Abdi, Bienhamid, Skiri, Talbi, and Valeri. In the midfield, Hannibal, Kerita. You have Gabi, and you have Slimani, and then up top, Masturi. As for the Netherlands, we got another Swedish corner on the right side. It's a 4-3-3 for the Dutch. For Verburhen in net. Corner on the near post, cleared away by Japan. You got a 4-3-3. Ake, Van Dijk, Van Hecke, and Dumfries in the back. In the midfield, Reinders, De Jong, Grafenberg, and then up top, Gakpo, Broby, and Malen. Appreciate all you guys being here for this one. USA plays later tonight at 10 o'clock Eastern Time. So, Netherlands, focus on them. They're in the attacking third right now. They're going right to left. Tunisia in the white going left to right. Netherlands, a win could get them to top the group. They're tied with Japan on goal difference. The tiebreaker is goals scored if you're tied on goal difference. So, Japan and Netherlands both have 3 points to play for to top the group. And that's a cross in the box. That's going to help. A cross into the box, and it's an own goal. Skiri, it deflects it in. It's an own goal for Tunisia. And their disaster World Cup continues. Netherlands in front. A cross into the box on the right side. It's an own goal. And the Netherlands already strike first. A cross from the right side. Tunisia fire their manager after one match. It's been a disastrous World Cup for them. And it's an own goal in the cross from right to left. Trying to feed its man into the box there. Trying to feed Broby, the striker. And it finds the back of the net for Skiri on the own goal. Nightmarish start for Tunisia. And what's been a nightmarish World Cup. 170 on Elliott. Oh, that's insane. That's insane, MMA. Oh, my God. He'll be back in bed for the USA. All good. Yep, they have nothing to play for, so it's all good. Netherlands already up 1-0. Again, they got to win. They got to score. Because, again, the tiebreaker, if it comes down to goal difference, is goals scored. So, Netherlands know a win is not enough to top the group, necessarily. Winner of the group plays Morocco. Second place, the big matchup against Brazil. Japan will be going left to right in the blue. Sweden and the yellow going right to left. Yeah, Tunisia's the worst team in the tournament, easily. Should Harry Reflux can't hurt at this point. Tunisia in the attacking third on the left side. Trying to get a run here on the left side. Switching the play back to the top of the box here. Looking on the play for Gabi. Gabi gets there. Switches to play right side, edge of the box. Good ball, Valeri. Valeri, edge of the box, right side. Valeri for Tunisia. Looks for a run on the right side. Will retreat back to the midfield. Talbi. Try a 1-2 into the box. Easily headed away by the Dutch. They'll play it down the right side here. Trying to find his man. Valeri headed away by the Netherlands and cleared away. Now Sweden in the attacking third on the left side. Looking for a cross into Stroud. Stroud goes into the box. Left slide to Ilanka. Back to Stroud. Stroud goes back to midfield on the left side. Goodmanson. He'll retreat. Martha comes this here. Yep. Ayari tries to switch the play. It's intercepted. Japan taking across the field on the right side. It's a good switch. Good run here for Japan. It's Maeda. Maeda pushed in the box. They want a foul. Not going to get it. Say went down too easily. Goodmanson with the shove on Maeda. Went down too easily. It's a good run there by Maeda. Took it all the way down the pitch off the interception. Goodmanson shoved him, but not hard enough to warrant a penalty. Now Sweden will switch the play right to left in the midfield. The Netherlands try to work out the back here. Sweden in the attacking third. They get it down the right side, trying to play a 1-2. Back to his man. It's a great flick on. A great flick by Isak. Back to the top of the box. The shot saved. Not a lot of pace on that shot by Benarjan. A great 1-2 down the right side. Some one-touch passing. The flick on from behind by Isak. Or by Isak, I should say. The flick by Isak with the back of the foot to play on Benarjan at the top of the box. The shot, though, not a lot of pace. Saved by Japan by Suzuki. Now Netherlands back at the edge of the box. It's a 1-2. Foul at the top of the box. No, they will call it a foul. Top of the box for Netherlands. Free kick in a dangerous spot. Netherlands try to play a 1-2 at the top of the box. And a foul committed by Tunisia. On that 1-2 work there with Grafenberg. Trying to flick it back to Malen. And Malen was shoved from Kerita. Kerita commits the foul top of the box. Netherlands, a free kick where you can get one in. Don't even need to whip one into goal. You can go for goal from here. It's a four-man wall for Tunisia. Abdi on the wall. Meanwhile, Japan just working out the back here. Japan going left to right. Right, man, right. Yeah. Great time to be a Japan fan. The best player in MLB and the best national team ever. Yep. It is. Free kick right side for the Netherlands. Will they go for goal from here? They will. Lift it to the far post. The header flick back into the 6. And what a set piece. What a set piece for the Dutch. Broby. They go far post. Redirect it back into the 6. And Broby. It's all Netherlands right now. It's all Netherlands. I got the bot. Tunisia's Nightmare World Cup. Hang in there, Tunisia. Only 2 more hours before it's all over. The Dutch are running away with this already. A great set piece. Open wide for some soccer, yep. Yeah, Man City, yep. The Netherlands. Absolutely dominant right now. On a wet day at Arrowhead. Even wetter with all the tears from Tunisia. They're going to check the VAR for whether it was offside or not. I don't think he was. It's a good goal. It's a good one. No surprises there. Didn't seem like there was anything on there. Again, it's still important that the Netherlands keep scoring because the difference, because they tied Japan and they're level on points, if Japan wins, comes down to goals scored. If the goal difference is even, and it was even entering the match. Tunisia thrown on the right side in the attacking third. Meanwhile, Japan looked to go on the turn. Eon. Foul committed by Goodmanson. Japan free kick in the attacking third. Meanwhile, Tunisia whips across into the top of the box. Off the half volley, the shot well wide. And behind for a goal kick. Abdi well wide on that one. That sucks, David. Yep. That's why I don't own a scale. That's why I do not own a scale. You know, he threw his whole career away. Yep. He's a moron. He's an absolute moron. That's why you gotta weigh yourself in the morning before you eat. Netherlands working out the back here. Japan, meanwhile, going left to right. Sweden, right to left. You see the live table as things stand. Japan, long ball down the left side. Header easily won by Sweden. Goes back to the top of the box, or goes back to midfield, I should say, for Kamada. Kamada left side. It's the Netherlands 7 the attacking third. They'll play ball central. It's a 1-2. Cleared away, though, by Tunisia. Bien Ahmed able to clear that one. Japan cross into the box, headed away by Sweden. Back to Japan, though, in the attacking third on the right side. Suko. Suko gives it off right side. Dispossessed there cleanly. Good challenge there by Ayari. Ayari looks to start a counterattack across the center of the pitch. Sweden will go. It's a good run. Taken down by Tanaka. They'll commit a foul. Could be a yellow card here. 7 for SCXCR. 7 minutes late to stream. And already getting Tunisia. Yep. Tunisia is doing their thing, and that is not a good thing. Appreciate you with that one. Appreciate you there. Yep, confirm. Yep, 9 o'clock Central. Yep, 9 o'clock Central for the USA. It's 6'5", man. That's not bad. That's not bad. 6'5". Under 300 is not bad at that weight. At that height, I should say. Goal kick here for Tunisia. Sweden will work out the back. Off the free kick. Appreciate you, SCX, on that one. Appreciate you a ton on that one. Yeah, Tunisia is playing like crap right now. Well, the most goals of any team this tournament. And their friendlies beforehand were all full. They fire their manager after one match. Play no better the second match. Sweden the attacking third to the top of the box. Isak. His shot is blocked. They'll try to switch play back to the top of the box for Stroud. That one intercepted by Japan. A good challenge there. Tanaka looks to go. Tanaka looks to go for Japan. Tanaka gives it off left side in his own half. Now they're working around the back here. Kamada. Tanaka back to Kamada in the midfield circle. While Netherlands in the attacking third on the right side. As Kamada switches to play right side nicely to Sako. Sako, long through ball down the right side. Too much pace with that one for Maeda. Easily corralled by Zetterstrom. Now Netherlands, edge of the box, right side. No space there. They'll go back to midfield. Play it back to their center back here, Van Dijk. Van Dijk, ball down the right side here. Chance for a cross for Dumfries. Dumfries, cross in. Cleared by Tunisia. Back to the top of the box. Still off the volley. It's blocked. Was on target on the half volley. Blocked. Now Tunisia looks to start a counterattack. Tunisia with numbers down the right side. They want to go. Bit late on the switch, but they go down the right side here. Valeri cross to the box. Easily cleared away. Back to Valeri, though, on the right side. Valeri, edge of the box, right side it goes. Gabby, Ball down the right side, cleared behind by the Nutch for a corner. Japan has to score 2 more goals in Sweden for Korea to advance. Yes. Well, I'm not sure, actually. Not sure. Not sure on that. It depends on goal difference. I'm not sure Korea can advance today. Korea can't advance today. Netherlands, Morocco, round of 32. Yeah, that's going to be a darn good game. Nigeria not qualify. South Africa. Corner on the right side for Tunisia. Gabi to take. He'll go short on the right side. Hannibal. Hannibal back to Gabi. They'll go to the box on the right side. Now whip across into the far post. Header won, but right at the keeper. Not a bad set piece. Slimane got his head on it. It was a good ball in, but right at the keeper for Verheyen. Verheyen makes the easy save, and Netherlands will go at midfield. Meanwhile, Japan in the attacking throw on the left side, looking for a cross in. They'll get a cross into the far post. Too much pace on that one. Looking on the play for Sugawara. We'll go out for a goal kick. Too much on that cross there. Sweden gets a goal kick. Well, the Netherlands in the attacking half. They'll work it around the back here. Left side it goes. On the left here for the Dutch. Gakpo. Long ball down the right side. Trying to switch the play. Header won by Tunisia. Edge of the box still finds the Dutch. Then cleared away by Ben Ahmed. Tunisia gets it back. Masturi. Play it down the left side again. Tunisia going left to right. While Sweden wins a throw in the attacking throw on the left side. It could be, Joe. It could very well be. Yeah, goalkeeper change. Yep, Zetterstrom is starting this match. Yep. Because the Dutch have allowed, or the Swedes have allowed 6 goals. They did not play well last match against Japan. Long throw in for Sweden. Gudmundsson to take. Gudmundsson to take on the left side. He'll whip it into the box. Gudmundsson, the long throw headed away easily by Japan. Goes back to midfield. Back for the Swedes. Though chasing that one down is Maeda. And Zetterstrom has to come way off his line. Close to the midfield circle. Just boot that one away. Hiroki Ito wins the header but goes out of play. Sweden win a throw on the right side. How's it going, Chris? Yeah, dumb decisions, Terry Arnold. You're not kidding on that one. You are not kidding there. He did everything wrong, from live streaming to group chat to everything not to do. I got his autograph. It's displaying in the studio as a cautionary tale of what not to do if you want to commit a crime. Sweden at midfield as Tunisia working out the back. Long ball here by Sweden from midfield down to the right side, trying to play on Ilanka. And Ilanka can't get there. Too much space for that one behind for Japan. Goal kick. Sweden draws this match. They're in. A Sweden draw. They're officially in. They get 3rd place. They're officially in with the draw. Japan will boot it deep off the goal kick. Header won by Japan. Back to the midfield circle. Chance here to switch the play down the right side. It's a good ball down the right side. Doan cuts back in solid. Try a shot. That one blocked at the top of the box by Gudmundsson. Saves with Japan, though, on the left side. Again, Japan going left to right. Sweden right to left. Left side for Japan. Maeda. As Tunisia starts a counterattack. Ball down the right side for Tunisia. Cross in from Slimane. Slimane to the edge of the box. Talbi back to Slimane on the right side. Slimane tries for a cross in. Cross in. The header goes behind. Netherlands goal kick. Oh, that's crazy, Toasted. Thoughts of the Caitlin Clark? Yeah, that was a clear foul. Clear flagrant. The Mercury endorsing that was shameful. The social media person for the Mercury should be fired. People are not overreacting. No, not overreacting at all. That was assault. Strangled her. Completely strangled her. And the social media person for the Mercury should be fired for posting that. And should never be allowed to work in pro sports again. That was shameful, the WWE's response to that. That was assault. That was 100% cold-blooded assault. Netherlands in the attacking throw on the right side. And thank God I don't root for the Mercury. Who committed a crime in group chats? Terry and Arnold. Thank God I don't root for the Mercury, because I'd be ashamed to be a fan if I was. Thank God I don't root for them, because I would be freaking ashamed to root for the Mercury after that display last night. Netherlands in the attacking third. Play a ball down the right side. Trying to turn around his man. Commit a foul. Ben Ahmed commits the foul. A free kick for the Netherlands on the right side of the box. They got a set-piece goal last time from a very similar position. The Jets got Riders from the bandwagon. Yeah, that was a one-game bandwagon. And overtime, not tonight. Nope, Thursday. They don't make Northcote Jaguars jerseys. He also sucked for us. Yeah, he took the lifetime record. Terry Arnold did. Yep. Now Japan going down the left side here in the attacking third. On the left side, Nakamura. Nakamura has an overlap run if he wants. Not going to play it. Instead, will go back to center. They'll switch to play back to the top. Tanaka switches it to the right side. Sugawara. Sugawara whips across into the box. A lot of pace on that one. And Zetterstrom easily gets there. Pretty much, Nick. Yeah, pretty much. Free kick from the right side for the Dutch. They'll whip it into the box. The header over the bar. And behind for a Tunisian goal kick. Thoughts on that? Look, you know what? Caitlin Clark's been treated very poorly by the WNBA. If she were to leave, I would have no problem with it. She would have no problem with it. Laser, none of your comments have gone through. None of your comments have gone through, Laser. If you're commenting, none of them have gone through. I'm on live chat. None of them have gone through. Yeah, Clark never gets calls. No, she does not. Sweeting. Free kick here, trying to go into the box. Looking for the head of Yakarez, but will go behind for a Japan goal kick. Who got beat up? Caitlin Clark got beat up. Yeah, I'm blaming for Caitlin Mercury. I don't blame you. Shameful. Netherlands at midfield. Oh, they would. Especially the 30th anniversary poster thing. Like, come on. During the hydration breaks, so during the hydration breaks, probably the best. So when the commercial break banner appears on screen. It's probably like 10 minutes. Or 5 minutes. Netherlands at midfield here on the right side, but it's all good. I appreciate you guys on that one. Netherlands on the right side in the attacking third. They'll play it back to the midfield. To their center back they go. Japan work out the back as well. Japan going left to right. On the right side here, 18th minute. Ball to the top of the box, trying to play 1-2 down the right side. It's not a great 1-2, intercepted by Tunisia. Look to start a counterattack. Not a lot of pace on that pass, but still will try a run down the right side here for Tunisia. Goes Valeri. Valeri then dispossessed, and Netherlands look to go quickly. Poor first touch, though, intercepted for Tunisia by Talby. And they'll work out the back. And now we're on that, Nick, yep. A long through ball for Japan, trying to play it down the right side for Sugawara, headed away by Stroud. Sweden look to clear, and they will be able to do so. They'll win a throw-in. Netherlands across midfield on the right side. Netherlands going right to left. On the right side here. Plays a long through ball down the right side, but a bit too central on that one. Trying to get clear by Bien Amen. It's a poor clearance. Go back to Netherlands. It's a 1-2. The chip saved and behind for a corner. Dockman with the save. The chip there by Reinders. Good save. Alternative, Europe. There's some leagues in Europe. Not Russia. Hungary single Italian danger, potentially. Oh, appreciate you, Laser. Oh, yeah, in the news, yeah. Wait, in the news? Wait. Well, I noticed, I saw the Caitlin Clark thing. I saw that. Corner on the right side here. For the Dutch. Meanwhile, Netherlands. The corner, Japan through ball down the left side. And saved by Zetterstrom. Corner on the right side into the 6. Header won by Tunisia. And cleared away. Not a great clearance, though, out for a Dutch throw in the attacking third. Yeah, Michael Jackson. I remember where I was. I was at a Mets game. I was at a Mets game. I remember that vividly. So Farrah Fawcett died that same day, too. Then Billy Mays died a couple days later. I thought the world was ending in 09. As a young kid, I thought that was it. Like, everyone I knew was dying. On the right side, Sweden in the attacking 30, Lanka. Trying to get around Ikatora. Lanka. Back on the right side still. Clark. Oh, she's not top 5 right now. No, not at all. Not at all. Right side. Back to midfield for Sweden. They'll go for Ayari. Ayari tries to chip a run down the right side. Too much pace on that one. Trying to chip around the right for Isak. Get behind Itakura. Couldn't do it. Too much pace. Japan win a goal kick. 21st minute in both matches. You see the live table as things stand. Japan played out the back. They go to midfield here. Meanwhile, Netherlands in the attacking third. It's Japan off the goal kick. Go down the left side. Kamada. Ball down the left side. Ball down the left here. Kamada. Overlapping run on the left. It goes. Cross in the header over the bar. Maeda over the bar. I think your friend's okay if LeBron signs for him. Yeah, he's not going to sign for him. The PA would throw a fit over that. The PA would throw a fit. I think one of them will score, Dylan. One of them will score. Is hype dying down? To some extent. Torrey Holt. I would love to get a Torrey Holt jersey. He had no touchdowns for us, though. And Netherlands lead the attacking third. They'll go back to midfield. Okay, first video so was Thriller. Yep, that was mine, too. That was my first video, too. Netherlands on the right side. They'll work it around. Van Dijk plays it left side. Edge of the box, left side, looking for a cross. Not going to get it. We'll switch play back to midfield. Ball on the right side, edge of the box, right side. I heard it on the radio coming back from the Mets game. Yeah, Sweden's first 20 is better than their whole 90 against the Netherlands. Yep, not that it's hard to do. Just got to get these through balls down the right side. So they're open. They're just not connecting. The Netherlands working around the edge of the box. They'll switch it back to the left side. De Jong goes left side. Chance to get a cross in here. Gakpo. Gakpo plays a run down the left in the box, but Tunisia reads all the way, and they'll clear. They'll try to at least. They'll try to clear. Valeri, dispossessed. They're going to get a foul from behind on Tunisia, or Netherlands. So free kick for Tunisia in their own half. That should take us to the hydration break here in Kansas City. A great start for the Dutch, despite the foul from McKay. The NBA opening night, yeah, I think Heat with the rivalry, Pat Riley, and of course, it's Spurs Thunder. I think it's going to be Spurs Thunder. Or if LeBron goes to a new team, whatever team LeBron's on. They could think it could be his last season, so I could see Spurs Lakers, yeah. Happy Thursday to you, Daniel. Happy Thursday to you. We're going to 99 wrestling for Jackson stuff. The morning of July 9th, yeah. We're going to be, we got some videos coming soon, I will say. Once group play is done, the schedule opens up tremendously. I can finally get videos out again, once group play is done. Sweden working out the back here. Back to their keeper here, Zetterstrom. Plays a long ball to midfield. Zetterstrom, the ball flicked on the header, but behind. Fritakura. We'll go back to Suzuki. Suzuki, come off his line, will boot it deep at midfield. Now we'll take us to the hydration break in Dallas. So Sweden will have a throw-in when we get back. All right, we're at the hydration break in both matches. You're selling weed too, buddy. When it was not legal. Hornets make good moves? Yes, I do. I think it's a great trade for the Hornets. Naz Reid's a very good player. They need help down low. LaMelo Ball is not... he's a bit of a head case at times. He's a good player, but they have good guards. Scobie? I do have a Scobie. Yep, there's a Scobie right next to me. Give this stream brought to you by Prize Picks. Use my code HMA. Play $5. Get 50 instantly. Here's who I'm going with for match day 3. Tomorrow, Muslera. Under 8. Less than 8 goalie fantasy score. He was awful against Cabo Verde. I think that continues. Then Mbappe to score against Norway. He's been on fire. Norway's been a bit leaky. I think Mbappe will do it. LeBron go to Cleveland. I think his final season will be Cleveland. I think LeBron's final will be Cleveland. Right, Netherlands only have 2. Yeah, could have more. Could have easily had more. Right, NBC wants to see him in West Coast, yes. Yeah, LeBron, I think his final year will be in Cleveland. Oregon number 1 in college football 27. Not surprised because he got Dante Moore back. Not surprised with that. Not surprised. I don't even know what brand my glasses are. I honestly don't even know what brand my glasses are. Yeah, don't kidnap anybody or rob someone or hold people at gunpoint and put it in a group chat. Yeah, probably a good idea, MMA. Probably a good idea. Those are all good matchups, Connor. I could definitely see that. We'll get back and win the Dutch game in just a little bit. A rainy day in Kansas City, but all smiles for a sea of orange in the stands. The orange bus taking over Kansas City. And the Netherlands, with everything to play for. Potential to top the group. Play Morocco instead of Brazil on the 29th. Dumbest news from coaches? There have been a few from coaches. Players, they made a lot, but some tactical stuff. Netherlands get it back off the Tunisia free kick at midfield. They'll try to switch the play from left to right. It's a poor switch. Under kick ball, and Tunisia gets it back in midfield. Goes to the midfield circle. Tunisia going left to right. Gabby taking off the ball from behind. Clean challenge. Through ball here for the Netherlands. Can they get it across? They cannot. Bianamid does well to stop the streaking striker there for the Dutch. Go back to his keeper, Duckman. That'll be fun, David. That'll be fun, especially with Pac-12 now being like actually a conference. Backing away in Sweden in just a little bit. Netherlands on the left side. They'll play it into the attacking third. It's a good ball. Switch the play to the right side as a result. Now they'll pull the play back. Not sure why. There was no foul that I could see. Broby's running what that was. Broby, I guess, dragged the defender to the ground. Yeah, he was broken. Boo. On a first save with the girl in gym, the 99. Oh, wow. Mark and Jen, MJ. Yep, that's one way to remember it. Hopefully it was a good date at least. Hopefully it's not entirely, like, sad story. You know, back and win the Japan game. They'll boot it deep. Japan win the header back to midfield. Japan look to go. On the left side, Doan, his pass blocked. Goes right back to Tanaka, though. Now they'll pull the play back for a foul. Late whistle. You know, Netherlands, edge of the box, right side. They'll try a shot. That one well wide. Edge of the box on the right side. Some space for Grafenberg to fire. Right, Big 12's all-mat qualifier. Yep. Yeah, Broncos fans might claim they're taking over. I saw a few people in Broncos jerseys at the march today. Right, they would have double hair enough for one. Yep, they would. Yeah, probably at least 39.6. Greenberg, yeah, at least 39.6. Now, Sweden on the right side. Netherlands look at a corner. They're going to say that shot's a deflection. Heavy ball down the right side for Sweden. Lanka tries to play his man into the 6 on the right side, looking for Ayari, but out of play. While the Dutch go to the top of the box off the corner kick here. The shot well wide. Space for the top of the box for Mullen to fire. But well wide. Yeah, LeBron's some of the Wolves, you're winning it all. Yeah. And he's the best 6 in the league, yes. He'll be the best 6 in the league. Easily, actually. And the 6th man this year was I mean, he did nothing. I mean, Kellen Johnson did nothing. He was the 6th man of the year this year. Foul here. And Japan, Sweden still scoreless. It's a high kick there by Stroud on Sugawara. Japan will win a free kick in the attacking half. They'll play it back, though, to their defense. You're right. You're right on that one, MMA. Yep. You get 20-0 with that. Yep. You get 20-0. Japan work on the back. Netherlands in the attacking half. Play a ball down the right side. The Dutch will. Chance to get across to the box. The cross to the far post. Redirect as the header. And then cleared away. I thought he should have gone for goal there on that header. And Gakpo was streaking in. Should have gone for goal. He was open on the far post. Top 100? I'm not sure he makes it. I'm not sure he makes top 100. If he does, I'm going to say 70s. Somewhere in the 70s. I usually don't give a lot of respect to rooks. Netherlands off the free kick, off the foul from Tunisia. Japan will work out of the back again. Fake the switch to the left side. Go on the right. Ball at the top of the box. Held up well by Broby. Broby fires a shot. That one deflected for a corner. Or Doomfries, I should say. And Broby connecting there. Corner here for the Netherlands on the left side. Reinders to take. Reinders to take the corner on the left side. They went top of the box last time. What will they do here? Meanwhile, Sweden in the attacking third. Through ball down the left side. Too much on that one. Cleared away by Itakura. Throwing for Sweden at midfield on the left side. Goodmanson to take. Corner for the Dutch. Ball whipped into the box. They'll pull the play back. There's some jostling going on, so we'll try it again. I think you're going to stay with 4. How is it possible for the Dutch? It's a live table. So this is if the results held. This is if the results all held. Oh, wait. Wait, I'm an idiot. Nope, you're right. It should be 7. My bad. My bad. It's not possible to get 8. Corner for the Netherlands to the far post. Punched away. Back to the top of the box. On the half volley, the shot. Cleared. My bad. Should be 7, not 8. My apologies there. I think I was a very good player. I like the contract a lot. Yeah, we're calling the USA in tonight. Yep. Doesn't mean anything. We're calling it. Now, Sweden the attacking third on the right side. Play a ball down the right. Good ball on the right side to Baranjan. Bernard Jean then dispossessed, and Japan look to go. Doan Heavy run down the left side, push from behind cleanly. Nope, now they're going to pull it back and bring a yellow card. Challenge there from number 4, Ian. And the heavy run there by by Ueda down the left side. Now Tunisia, top of the box, fires a shot from 35 yards out. Well wide. Gabi, well wide and behind for a goal kick. Who does Team USA play? It looks like Bosnia. There's one very rare permutation where it does not. Other than that, it's probably going to be Bosnia. Japan at midfield, left side. Kamada goes left. Hiroki Ito. To the midfield circle. Switching the play right side now. On the right, Sako. Sako back to the midfield circle. Netherlands going to throw at midfield on the right side after the clearance by Abdi. On the right side for Japan, meanwhile, Doan. Back to midfield, Sako. Sako back in his own half. Itakura. Switching the play left side, Hiroki Ito. To midfield, Tanaka. Tanaka looks for someone to give the ball off to. He'll just go back in his own half for Itakura once again. Back to Tanaka. In the midfield circle, they'll switch it right side, Sako. Still no runs being made. And surely the Japanese will know at the halftime break what the Dutch are doing and know it's very unlikely they'll be able to catch them on goal difference and goals scored. So they could change their plan in the second half, play for a draw potentially. Or if they get a goal, just play back. Sako goes back in his own half. Meanwhile, Tunisia try to start a counterattack down the right side. 33rd minute here. Ball down the right side. Heavy through ball down the right, but way too much on that one. Was looking for his striker there, Masturi. Will go back to the keeper, Verberhen, easily. And the Netherlands will get it back at midfield. Chip through ball down the right side. Not a lot of pace on that one. Tunisia clears. And Tunisia wins a free kick in their own half. For the takedown from behind on the clearance from De Jong. Throwing for Japan at midfield on the right side. Yeah, Tunisia's conceded 2 more goals in Curacao, which is crazy to think about because Curacao conceded 7 in one match. I mean, Curacao honestly did not play poorly this World Cup. I mean, they didn't have anything up front. They had nothing up front, but I mean, they did not play poorly, all things considered. Considering what we're supposed to do. On the right side, good ball on the right side away to Sugawara. Sugawara crosses the box, finds the top of the box, and then cleared away by Sweden. Gyökeres clears it, gives out to Ayari. Ayari on the left side. Sweden going right to left. Ayari tries a heavy run down the left side. Taken down from Tanaka. And Tanaka's upset. He thought that was a clean challenge. And so it'll be a free kick for the Swedes at midfield on the left side. Stoppage here for an injured Swede in the box. It looks like Ian is down in the Swedish box. Now Netherlands on the right side. Trying to play a turn on the right. Taking off the ball, Tunisia. Can they go here quickly? They'll try to switch the play on the right side. It's a heavy ball to switch the play. A lot on that one. Might stay in play because it's a wet pitch. Will it stay in play? It will. The cross blocked by Ake, but then finds the keeper, Verberhen. Valeri able to get to that ball in time. Good pace because it was a heavy ball. Did stop a little bit because of the wet ground. Ake got a touch on that one, and Verberhen easily deals with it. Meanwhile, Ian is still down for the Swedes in the box. Stoppage there. Netherlands left side. Trying to get a run down the left side here. Gakpo. Taking off the ball there from number 11, Gabi. Throw in for the Netherlands in the attacking half. They'll give it off left side off the throw back to midfield. In stoppage right now in the Sweden match for the injured player, Ian. So nothing doing there just yet. He'll get to his feet. He'll have to leave the pitch for a minute, but he will get to his feet, which is good to see. Netherlands would have thrown midfield on the left side. It was taking a play from Leary. To midfield, left side, De Jong. De Jong, long ball down the left side. Not a lot of pace on that one. Looking for Gakpo. Intercepted by Tunisia. And Tunisia will work out the back here. Play a ball down the right side. Takes a deflection. Tunisia throw in their own half. We'll get back on our way in the Sweden match in just a little bit. You got the ref from Paraguay, Turkey. Oof. Yep. That ref was special. How's it going, RFK? Appreciate you being here. Definitely did not lose control of the match at any point. Meanwhile, the Swedes might make a sub as Ian is still down. He's off the pitch at least. He's off the field to play. But they might make a sub. Berryval looks like he'd be the sub for the Swedes. The next stoppage, potentially. Sweden down a man for the time being. They'll play a ball down the left side. Too much on the one for Stroud. The Japan will win a throw in their own half. Still no sub yet. Now it looks like they will. Ian is done. The injury too much to overcome. And they'll make a sub right away. Berryval enters the match for the Swedes. Well, Tunisia, edge of the box, left side, trying to get across to the top. The shot here blocked. Just looking for Slimane. But entering the match now for the Swedes at center back, Berryval. Tunisia got a point in all the World Cup appearances prior to this one. I don't think they're getting one here. Just a hunch. I don't think they're going to get one here. Left side, Sweden midfield, Stroud. Oh, back in his own half here. Goes back for Gudmundsson. Soldier play to Berryval. His first touch of the match. Or excuse me, Linderhof. He'll go right side. Take it on his man. That's a great ball roll down the right side. Ben Arjan. Taken off by Tanaka. Challenged by Tanaka. No foul. It's a great ball roll. A cut back inside. And then Tanaka does well. And then he'll win a free kick playing that through ball down the left side. While Netherlands in the attacking third on the right side, they'll switch the play. Edge of the box, right side, looking to get a run around Abdi. Gets around Abdi. Then Abdi recovers nicely. A sub here for Japan as well. So both teams making subs in the first half. It's the first time we've seen that this World Cup. Taniguchi enters the match for Itakura. This one does not seem to be injury related. So I'm a bit confused by this. Sweden sort of back four? I think they are, yep. I think they're going to go to a back four. With Berryval in. And then Linderhof dropping back. Yeah, that's what it seemed like. That's what it seemed like on that last possession. They're dropping back. They're gonna have Linderhof dropping back. Netherlands on the right side, trying to get a cross in on the right around Bien Ahmed. Clean challenge there by Bien Ahmed. Tunisia played out the back here. Abdi. Abdi goes back in his own box. They'll play it down the right side. It's a poor ball down the right side. Valeri, though, chases it down. And then he mistimes that 1-2 down the right side, or down the side of the pitch looking for Gabby. Goes right to the Dutch, top of the box. Chance here to fire a shot well over the bar. Well over for Grafenberg. Not even close to the target. Well, Japan. Midfield again. I'm very surprised by this sub by Japan. This did not seem to be an injury sub. Itakura seemed fine. You don't see subs in the first half unless it's ever for injury reasons. Japan on the right side, Sugawara. He'll fire a shot from 30 yards out. Not a lot of pace on that one. Trying to get it through Berryval, but Zetterstrom easily makes the save at midfield, or easily makes the save. It's right at him. If Heimer goes out, or Ian ever goes out for Sweden, yeah, they're in trouble. They've already had 6 goals this World Cup. They're in trouble without maybe their top defender, you could argue. Well, Japan get it back in their own half. Netherlands try a long through ball down the left side. Too much pace on that one. Was looking down the left side there for Reinders. We'll go out to play for a Tunisian goal kick. Japan, ball to midfield down the right side. It's a good through ball. It's a very good through ball, actually. On the right side, Doan gets around his man, turns around Gudmundsson, but I'm going to say turn around because he made contact. Meanwhile, Netherlands, through ball down the left side, punched away. Dockman does well to get there. Was a good through ball down the left side, close to the 6. And Dockman comes off his line, punches that one away. Tunisia counterattack down the right side. Ball down the right side. Here, too much pace on that one. Looking for Slimane. Back to the Netherlands in their own half. Yeah, I guess they're going to keep doing the piggybacking, Joe. Just every different pitcher. Every different pitcher. Sweden gives it back to Japan in their own half again. Japan going left to right, Sweden right to left. Kamada gives it off in the midfield circle. They'll switch the play here on the right side. Kamada gives it off. Now right side, Sugawara. Sugawara goes back in his own half. Sako. Right side, back to Sako. Plays a ball down the left side. Good ball into Nakamura. Nakamura trying to get around Ben Arjan. Nakamura. Edge of the box, left side. Not there. We'll go back on the left side. Neil Netherlands shot here. That one blocked on the right side. I think that was Mullen. Tried to fire that shot on the right side. He's blocked. Tunisia out the back. On the left side. Well, Sweden win a free kick after Ilanko went down. They won a free kick in their own half, stopping the Japanese attack for the moment. Gudmundsson. Back to his center back, Linderhoff. Well, the Dutch down the left side. Chance for Gakpo. Gakpo with the ball roll. Cross into the box. Headed away. Cross into the 6. Headed away and then cleared for the moment by Gabby. Stays with Netherlands, though, top of the box. To switch the play left side back to Gakpo. Gakpo on the left side looking for a run. Gakpo down the left side. Edge of the box. He'll whip across into the far post. A lot on that one. But header won by the Netherlands. No one there redirected by the penalty spot. And Tunisia will clear easily. Japan at midfield, meanwhile. On the right side at midfield, Sako. Sako, long ball down the right side. Way too much on that. Looking for Sugawara. Nice shielding there by Stroud. Too much pace on that one. Go back to Zetterstrom. As Zetterstrom plays it short. Giving it right back to one of his center backs here. While Netherlands still in the attacking third. This whole game, it seems like they've been in the attacking third. They'll switch the play on the right side. Back to midfield, De Jong. Stoppage here in the Japan game as Doan is down. Holding what looks to be his right knee. Netherlands in the attacking third. They'll go to the top of the box, try to, on the turn, Broby tried to turn. Tunisia reads it all the way, and they'll win a free kick in their own half. No, they're not going to get, no foul on that one. Went to the ground, no foul. Netherlands get it right back in the attacking half. While Japan, free kick here in the attacking half as well from the midfield circle. Netherlands switch the play to the right side. It's a good ball down the right side. Good first touch. Gets around Abdi. The shot saved. Not a lot of pace on that shot on target, but not a lot of power. Off the free kick, Japan cuts back inside. Chance to get a cross in to the right side. Not a great first touch. Was a great ball in from left to right, but the first touch there failed Sugawara. So it was caught out on the far post on the right side. And went through the tour. Yeah, the Mets are dumpster. Yeah, 6 errors. That was rough. Get injury exemptions for concussions, they do. Otherwise, they don't. Otherwise, they don't. Concussions, they do. Appreciate you, my friend. Yeah, no, they are a mess. They got to blow it all up. They got to blow it all up. 6 errors, all in the infield. And that was embarrassing. Yesterday was embarrassing. The Norway fans celebrating a blowout and then 6 errors in the night game. I mean, that was brutal. That was brutal. Doan gives himself left side. It's a 1-2. Back on the left side. Hiroki Ito. Hiroki Ito tries to cross. It's blocked by Lagerbielke. Stays with Nagamura on the left side. Back to the top for Japan. Tanaka looks to switch the play. Goes left side instead. Tanaka gives himself left side. Hiroki Ito. Edge of the box, left side. Looking for a cross in. To the top of the box, a good ball, good flick there from Maeda. The shot then saved. What a save from Zetterstrom. Made a goalkeeper change from the last match. It was a great play there, a no-look pass by Maeda to Nakamura. And Nakamura did well to put that on target. Zetterstrom punched it away, was going right corner. Great finesse on that shot. And a great feed there from Maeda to Nakamura. Almost found the back of the net. Corner kick on the right side. 3 minutes of added time in the Tunisia match. 5 minutes in the Japan match. Corner on the right side. Doan takes it near post. They got a corner kick goal against the Netherlands in game 1 at this very stadium. Not going to get one here. Cleared away by Sweden. Japan's trying to keep in the attacking third, and that should be a handball. We'll go back to Sweden as a result. Should be a handball on the right side for Doan, and it will be. And it very much will be. It's a free kick for Sweden in their own half. Vitello goes back to college? Yes, I do. I don't go back to college if he gets fired. Maybe Tennessee. Could go back to Tennessee. I mean, they were not good this year. Could go back there. Or he could go AAA. I could see him going AAA potentially. Sweden throwing. The flag was up for offside beforehand, though. Before they win the throw, the flag was up. Netherlands, meanwhile, midfield. They'll play it down the left side here. On the left, Gakpo. Gakpo. Back to the midfield circle it goes. They'll switch the play to the right side. Trying to get around Hannibal. Gives it off on the right. Stoomfries. Go back to midfield. All Dutch in the first half. 2 goals in the first 7 minutes. And as this stands comfortably through as the group winners. Sweden win a foul in their own half. They'll try to go quick off the free kick. They will. Down the left side. Well, Dutch. Cross in. Skiri. Heads it away. Tunisia look to clear and they will. Slimane. Slimane. Across midfield on the right side. Has a chance for a run down the right if he wants to play him on. He does. He plays on Valeri. Valeri, edge of the box right side, goes back to the top. Chance here, space to fire across to the left side. Too much on that cross. Still with Tunisia though on the left side. Good touch after the header. I'll go edge of the box left side. Bien Ahmed. Gives it off left side. Bien Ahmed. Back to Hannibal. 35 yards away. Edge of the box left side. Gabby. Gabby tries to cut. Gabby feeds into the box on the turn. Chance here off the turn. Good defense there by the Dutch. Strong defense there. The shot here, meanwhile, for Sweden, well off the mark. From 30 yards out on a half volley. From Gyökeres. We'll go out for a Japanese goal kick. Going to every Tunisia World Cup game this decade after today. Nice. Group of depth, the closest thing. I would say Brazil's group with Morocco. I'd say that one. Halftime of the Netherlands game. Corner kick here. Meanwhile, for Sweden, Sayari's shot took a deflection. Ayari, corner left side. Ball into the box of the far post. Punched away by Suzuki, taking no chances there. Stays with the Swedes, though, in the attacking third on the right side. Stroud. Back to midfield. Goodmanson. Gives it off right side. Elanka. Elanka. 1-2 not there. I'll go back to the midfield circle. Lagerbielke. Feeds it at the edge of the box on the right side. Too much height on that one. Goes back for Doan, and Doan will clear for the Japanese. Suzuki. 1 minute left of added time here. And midfield on the right side. Potential for one last chance for the Swedes. Get a draw, put some in. A draw and Sweden's going through. They have a better goal difference than Bosnia. On the right side here for Sweden, Gyökeres. Gyökeres turns around his man, gets around Tanaka. Gyökeres hits the box, feeds to the top of the box. Ayari. Left side, edge of the box, Stroud. Stroud, can he get a cross in on Sugawara? Cross in, easily dealt with. Suzuki with an easy save. Suzuki easily deals with the cross. Not a lot of pace on that one for Stroud, which will take us to the halftime break. I'm going to close the poll. I'm going to do the Morocco one instead. The preferred matchup being Morocco. Yep, still a tough matchup. But I'd rather that than Brazil. Right, it's the crossover. That's the problem. We're all scoreless here at the halftime break. I'll put a poll up. Be back in 12 minutes for the start of the second half here. So we continue action around Group F. All right, and we are back. It's a rainy, rainy day at Arrowhead Stadium right now in Kansas City. But right now, the Netherlands atop the group as things stand. If the second half started here, brought to you by Prize Picks. Use my code HMA for like $5, get 50 instantly. Japan, Sweden about to kick off in a little bit as well. Tunisia going right to left this half. The Netherlands left to right. The Dutch 45 minutes away from winning the group. Tunisia 45 minutes away from this disastrous World Cup finally and mercifully coming to an end. We'll redo the kickoff here for some reason. Not sure why. Tunisia going right to left this half in the whites. The Dutch going left to right in the orange. Again, for Japan to top the group at this point, they got to win by 3 goals. It's more important for Japan that they are able to win this match than it is for them to get 3. Or RB's friendship, nice. Now we're underway here in the Tunisia match. No subs for either side. Let's do this thing. Tunisia plays it back to their keeper right away. Again, Tunisia going right to left. Dockman out the back here. And tonight we're going to be doing the same thing for the Australia, Paraguay, USA, Turkey. All that fun stuff. We're live for all that. Sweden, Japan about to get underway in just a little bit as well. Sweden in the yellow going left to right this half. Japan in the blues going right to left. As things stand, you see the live table. The Netherlands would be atop the group, taking on Morocco. Japan would finish second, taking on Brazil. Sweden would qualify with 4 points and a 0 goal differential. They would qualify, be the third of the 8 third-place teams to clinch a spot. Netherlands work out the back here. On the right side it goes. Van Hecke. Good ball down the right side here. Dumfries. Back it goes for Van Hecke. In the midfield circle, Van Dijk. Next water break, 20 minutes. Thoughts on that? I didn't see the interview, Toasted. I didn't see the interview. I don't follow him. I didn't see any interviews with him. Tunisia. Try to clear the lines they can't do. It stays with the Dutch on the right side. So 1-2 here, Dumfries. I'll give it back in the midfield. Fake the switch. We're back on our way in the Sweden game, by the way. Back on our way there. And Japan going right to left this half. Sweden left to right. The Dutch will switch the play on the left side. Into the attacking third edge of the box on the left side. So 1-2. I think a poorly worked 1-2 is... Gabi read that easily. They'll go back to midfield. Japan on the left side here. Across midfield. Hiroki Ito. It goes back in the midfield circle. Tunisia gets it back in their own half, by the way. Taniguchi. Plays it to midfield. Kamada. Back to Kamada at the midfield circle. Playing it right side. Tanaka. Back to Kamada. They'll go back out of their own half. Switching the play left side midfield. Hiroki Ito. Switches to play left side. Nakamura back to midfield. Hiroki Ito. A draw right now is fine for Japan. A draw put them second in the group. Obviously, they play Brazil, which is not the most ideal matchup necessarily, but it does guarantee you a spot in the next round. Granted, a loss would guarantee a spot too with your goal differential. Once you get completely obliterated, you're more than fine on 4 points. Raises some interesting questions in the Japanese camp. Is it better to be third or second? It's tough. Do you want to play Brazil? They look very good as of late. They look very good against Scotland. Sweden, top of the box, to fire a shot. That one blocked. The Netherlands at the top of the box. They'll fire a cross into the right side. Finds him at the right post. Misjudged on the ball. The half volley cross. Well wide and out for a Tunisia throw. If the Dutch get one more goal, we'll see a lot of back passing. Yep. That would not surprise me at all. Broby's doing well, yeah. Broby's doing well. I mean, Summerville's not played today. Summerville's not played, but I've liked him so far. Malins has some chances. Mounds has some chances. So far, I've been very impressed with the Dutch. Look very comfortable in the attacking third. Very comfortable and good on the ball. Japan left side. Nakamura. Shove from behind. Last touch, they're going to say by Bielke. Bielke last to touch it. Doan wins a throw-in. They go quick on the left side. By the corner flag here, Maeda. Go back to the top of the box. It's a good ball. Kamada. Back to the top. Tanaka. Tanaka cuts inside the shot. Tanaka over the bar. It was a great cut inside by Tanaka. Yeah, Netherlands look good. FYB. Netherlands could easily win it all this year. They were going to be a tough out. Tanaka over the bar. Did a great job cutting inside. With a shot well over the bar. Couldn't keep it down. Goal kick for Sweden. Yeah, better than Depay. Yep. Yeah, what a waste he was. Man, I really had hopes for Depay years ago. So 1-2 with the Netherlands. Switching the play down the right side. Too heavy on that switch, looking for Dumfries on the right side. Too much on that switch there by Reinders. It will go out of play. As Sweden win a corner kick on the left side. Taking the corner kick here for the Swedes, Ayari. Ayari take the corner. Ayari will play it short. Edge of the box, Ilanka. Back to Ayari. Cross into the far post. Header won by Japan. Back to the top of the box it goes. Damage not done yet. Ball on the right side. Good ball in. Berryval wins another corner. He tries to whip across to the far post, but it's blocked by Hiroki Ito. The Dutch, edge of the box, on the right side. Now cuts back into the center. Weak foot, good run there. They'll go on the turn. They'll switch it left side, edge of the box. Cross into the far post. Header won by Tunisia. Stays for Roby. The half volley. Blocked off the line. Blocked off the line by Mtalby. Corner right side for the Swedes. Near post. Will go behind for a goal kick. Stroud fed the corner kick on the right side. Looking for Lager Bielke. Couldn't get it on target. Ball on the left side for Japan in the attacking third. Trying on the turn here. Maeda. Maeda back left side. Hiroki Ito. Flag was up for offside beforehand. Netherlands in the attacking third meanwhile. Looks to play 1-2 down the right side. It's a good 1-2. Chance to get across it. Heavy challenge, but clean. One there by Bien Ahmed. Throwing for the Dutch on the right side. They'll play it back. Dumfries goes back to midfield. They'll try to switch the play this time on the left side. Back to Dumfries on the right. Dumfries. Run down the right. Gravenberg tries a cross. Not a lot of pace on that one. Easily cleared away. Hannibal clears it for Tunisia. They'll go down the left side. Chance for an overlapping run. Instead, we'll go center with it. Hannibal switches to play right side. Has an overlap on the right if he wants. We'll go center instead. Back to the right side. Good overlap. Cross in. Behind for a corner. It's a good counterattack there. The cross from Baleri, not the best. But Van Hecke taking no chances. It goes behind for a corner. Good set piece opportunity here for the Tunisians to get one back. Which could be big. Again, goal difference is the first tiebreaker between Japan and the Netherlands, seeing as they drew their first match. But Sweden, top of the box. They'll play a ball down the left side. That one intercepted. Great sliding challenge there, won by Taniguchi. And now Japan looks to go on the counterattack at midfield. Doan gives it off left side. Kamada. Left side, Nakamura down the left flank. Nakamura, edge of the box, left side, trying to cut inside and does. Nakamura back to the top of the box. Is a great ball. Chance here, the shot blocked. Finds Nakamura on the left side. Meanwhile, corner, Tunisia. That header's in. Tunisia get one back off a set piece. Great corner kick in. Meanwhile, Japan, cross cleared. Masturi for Tunisia. A great set piece. A well-deserved goal off of that great counterattack. Japan over the bar on that shot. And Tunisia get one back. The flag was off for offside in the Japan match anyway. A great header there. Jumped over Reinders. Tunisia just their second goal of this World Cup. Not going away quietly. And goal difference is the first tiebreaker. When two teams are level on points and they drew the match. So potential signs of life for Japan. Again, the tiebreaker after goal difference is goals scored. They are checking VAR for a goal on this one. Going from winning by 3 to losing by 3 in 2 innings, or 6 errors in one game. 6 errors, easily. Easily 6 errors. Winning by 3 to losing by 3, blow-up innings happen. That happens. 6 errors, that's embarrassing. 6 errors by the infield is embarrassing. That's way worse. We've seen blow-up innings before, though. Japan, right side, trying to play a through ball on the right side, looking on the play. For Maeda. Not a lot of pace on that one. Cleared by Sweden. Back to Kamado. Kamado gives it off. Edge of the box, left side. Nakamura. Nakamura. Dispossessed. They confirm the goal with VAR. Tunisia get one back. 2-1. Yeah, I must get paid like that. Yep. To play for a crap team, too. How's it going, Charlie? Appreciate you being here. Yeah, the goal stands. There wasn't anything on that. I was going to say, there was nothing on that. Midfield here, left side. Kamada. Hiroki Ito. Cross into the box. Punched away by the keeper, Zetterstrom. If Japan can net 2, they top the group as things stand. We got a stoppage here for a foul, though. Sweden free kick in midfield as Ayari gets taken down at the midfield circle. Well, Netherlands attacking third on the left side. Back to the edge of the box. Cross into the far post. Cleared behind. I don't know why. Don't know why Tunisia did that. There was no one on the other end of that. Abdi just decided to boot it behind for some reason. It's going to go out for a goal kick instead. Netherlands win a corner off of nothing. Reinders to take on the right side. Durkin, Japan, Sweden. Nice. Obviously a Dallas legend. So corner on the right side here. Reinders to take. Now some nerves in Kansas City. Potentially not knowing what Japan is doing. Corner kick in. Cleared away by Tunisia. Back to the top of the box it goes. Play it back on the right side to Reinders. Reinders, edge of the box, right side. Japan, through ball in. Shot in! Japan on the through ball from the right side. Centers it for Maeda. And Maeda gives Japan a 1-0 lead. Through ball in from the right side. Maeda cuts in. And from the penalty spot, a cool strike, compose into the left corner. And now, both teams level on goal difference. It's a great ball on the right. The flick on the play from the right from Doan. The feed from Ueda to Doan. Just that back heel flick to Doan, then a great through ball cutting inside Maeda. And Japan in front. How does that change things? Sweden can't qualify just yet. Japan, now they need just one goal, and they're atop the group. Some nerves now in Kansas City. Thought for sure the Dutch were topping this group. How things have changed these last 5 minutes. Yeah, well work passing, yep. Yeah, if I'm Brazil, I have concern facing Japan. Japan's a darn good team. Japan's a darn good team. Yeah, Dutch lead on most goals, but if Japan can just get one more, be +6 on goal difference. When will word get into camp of what is happening? Sweden on the right side, meanwhile. Benarjan back to midfield. Gonna draw for the Swedes, get some in. Sweden into the attacking third. Good ball, trying to turn on the left side. Spins around, spinning around Tanaka. Cuts back inside here. Was Ilanka, and then, or Yakors, I should say. Then cleared away. We'll go back for Sweden on the left side. Goodmanson at midfield. Now Tunisia. Midfield on the right side. They'll play a 1-2 down the right. Not there. They'll go back to midfield for Hannibal. Hannibal switches to play from right to left. It's not a great switch. Easily headed away by Van Dijk. Excuse me, by Dumfries. And the Dutch win a free kick in their own half. Cross by the Swedes from right to left. Takes a deflection. Out for a Swedish throw-in on the left side. In the attacking third. They'll work it long. They'll give it off to Berryval. Berryval, the sub, will take the throw on the left side. What country is that? I'm not sure. Throw it into the box. Head back by Sugawara, and then cleared by Japan. Back to the top of the box it goes, though, for the Swedes. They'll play a ball down the right side. If they keep it in play, they can. Then taking off the ball there. Throw in one for Swede on the right side. Ilanka wins the throw. Lagerbielke. Lagerbielke gives it off left side. Berryval. Edge of the box left side. Cross in. Good first touch back to the top. Lagerbielke. Lagerbielke gives it off right side. Edge of the box. Ilanka. Meanwhile, the Dutch try a shot. That one blocked. On the turn. And Japan clears the cross from Sweden. Yeah, they have to get the word they need more goals. Yeah, week 17 all over again. We need more points. We need more goals. They can't commit too much. Sometimes that can drop you down. Sweden will play out the back here. Long boot here by Zetterstrom. Trying to play it across the field on the right side. Header won by Japan, and they'll win a free kick. And Yakuras is yelling at the ref saying every time. That thing with Sugawara. Sugawara jumped in the back of Yakuras. Thrown to the ground, so Sweden will win the free kick. From about 35 yards away. Favorite team? I have no team. I live in Arizona, so if they get a team, I'll root for them. Otherwise, I have no team right now. Free kick here for the Swedes. Ayari to take. Yes, Sweden, Croatia level. Yep. No goal difference. Sweden's got more goals, so they have the edge. Corner for the Netherlands, meanwhile. So two set pieces at the same time. Sweden corner first. They'll whip it into the box. Not a lot of hell now. Head away by Japan. Corner in for the Dutch, and that finds the back of the net. The Netherlands back in front by 2. Off the set piece. Van Hecke on the header. Van Hecke. And the Dutch back in front. Van Hecke. A well-worked set piece to the near post. And Van Hecke flicks it on backwards in the 6. It's Tunisia tie Netherlands. I don't think it's happening anymore. It's a great header. Over the head of Slimani on the line. Couldn't place it any better. Just flick backwards, no look. Into the right corner. And the Dutch back in front by 2. And now the clear goal difference lead for the Dutch. Japan need 2 to top the group. They need 2. Sweden plays it right side, edge of the box. Ilanka cuts back inside, right side, cross in. What a goal! Ilanka with the finesse. Ilanka! Sweden ties it. Ilanka! We're all level. Thought it was a cross. The curl. Absolutely sublime from Ilanka with the left foot. What a run in by Ilanka from a tight angle. Usually I'm going to cross it in from. He gets around Tanaka. He gets around Sako. And the finesse with the left foot. We're all level. Could that be the goal that sends Sweden through? The live look at it as things stand. And now a battle for second place. I think the battle for the top has been won. I think the Netherlands comfortably in front. Japan needs 3. Comfortably in front. They got a poor result for Scotland right now. And again, you almost wonder, do you want to finish second in this group? You come in third, you're still making it. If you're Japan, you're making it. Sweden, you don't know. But if you're Japan, you're making it. On 4 points with that goal difference, you're making it. You come in third, you don't play Brazil in the round of 32. This is for the 201s, James. This is just worse. This is for the 201. I know it's very basic. Well, Tunisia try to start a counterattack here. Ball down the right side. Hannibal gives off right side. It's the only way to do it for soccer with all the lineups. Edge of the box right side. Masturi tries a shot from 30 yards out. Easily saved by Beverhead. Do you want to come in second in this group if you're Japan? Sweden, you can't take that chance. Sweden, you cannot take that chance. You don't know with 3 points. You don't know. You should be okay. -1 with all the goals. You should be okay. Japan, you can take the chance. You're playing where France, Norway. That's no better. It's no better. Sweden left side trying to play a ball in Ayari. Dispossessed. Back to the Japanese. And midfield here, Sugawara dispossessed. Shot here from the box. That's saved. Sugawara was dispossessed. A poor touch. And Isak almost found the back of the net. It was a great save by Suzuki out behind for a corner kick. A very calm song for the Swedes. What a moment there. Sweden on the front foot right now. Japan get another one? I think it's possible. I think it's possible. Corner on the right side. Stroud to take. Stroud, he'll go short on the corner. Edge of the box, right side, Elenka. Elenka, Stroud, that's a poor run. It's a poor ball, cleared away easily by Maeda. Swedish throw on the right side. Still in the attacking third edge of the box. They can work it long. Triple sub for Tunisia, meanwhile. They're going to make 3 changes. We'll get them after this long throw-in. Long throw, Berryval into the box. Finds him at the top, back to the top. Chance here, one time comes back inside. No space for a shot, we'll have to reset. We'll have to reset here. Sweden tries to cut back inside. Tanaka wins that one and wins a free kick. The cut back too heavy from Gyökeres. 3 subs, meanwhile, for Tunisia. Keita. Ben Ahmed. Slimane coming off. Double sub for the Japanese as well. As Tunisia brings on Ashui. They will bring on number 12. Brunes. And they will bring on number 15, Mahmoud. Those are your subs. Netherlands right off the sub. Shot saved. We got some jewels too. We got some jewels. How's it go, Japanese? What do you mean, Suzuki? Gold cover 10 jewels. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you a ton on that. Let me get you on. Appreciate Steeler Chick. And Japan making some subs here. Double sub. They'll have 2 remaining, then they made one early with Taniguchi. They'll bring on Ito. And they will bring on up top some fresh legs and striker Ogawa. So we head to the hydration break in Kansas City. With the group all but clinched for the Dutch. Coming off for the Japanese side, meanwhile, Doan, and Ueda. So we have the hydration break in Japan, Sweden, in the 68th minute of the match. You see the scores. Thoughts on that? What? Okay, these are work questions. Okay, thoughts on saying the salary's not enough? No, if you know how to manage your money well, it's more than enough. People get by on way less. You shouldn't say the word, Toasted. Just shouldn't say the word. It's that simple. Just don't say the word. It's that simple. It's not a hard concept. Not a hard concept. All right, we're at the hydration break here in both matches. Again, if you like what you see, hit that like button, subscribe, helps out a ton on the channel. And as things stand, Sweden's through. So they're a third place team that clinches their spot. The Dutch firmly in control of this group. Yeah, I saw the video. Yes. Yes. Shouldn't say it. Just shouldn't say it. Back on our way here in just a little bit. Paraguay beat Australia. I think it's a draw. Some subs? Yes, I do. Yep. I do get subs. We've gone up a lot in subs. We're over 75.6 now, which is awesome. You know, no one get... No, you don't get... There's no such thing. Just something people say to make them feel better about themselves for being horrible people. Just something people say to make them feel better about themselves. Triple sub here for the Dutch. With the group pretty much won at this point. Coal Miners comes on for the Dutch. Clavert comes on. Somerville comes on. I'll have 2 remaining. The subs, De Jong come off. Reinders come off. And Malen comes off. All right, back on our way here. In the Dutch match. Just make some changes here really quickly. Stories on. Who's the other sub? Sorry about this, guys. Give me a second here. Give me a second here. Who would I miss? No, he's on. Okay, there we go. All right, back on our way in both matches now. Back on our way in both matches. Here we go. Off the hydration break. Netherlands, edge of the box, right side. Somerville looks for a run. Somerville. Space to get across and around Abdi. Not going to take it. So we'll go back to the edge of the box on the right side. Somerville. Dumfries. Tries to play back to the top of the box. Dispossessed there. Masturi. Masturi jumps that one. That one's get it back in their own half. Japan work out the back on the right side. Sako. Ito. Heavy challenge there on Ito. Free kick 1 at midfield for Japan on the right side. 73rd minute here. How do I deal with that? That's why you don't worship celebrities. Never worship someone you don't know personally. I'll put it that way. Never worship someone you don't know personally. That's how you deal with it. Don't put people on a pedestal that you don't know. Tunisia wins a free kick in their own half after the challenge there from Grafenberg. Japan, left side. Ball down the left side here for Japan. Nakamura tries to feed to Maeda. Out of play. Out for a Swedish throw. And right now, Japan-Sweden will focus mainly on that one. If there's any chances of the attacking third, we'll keep you updated there with Tunisia-Netherlands. But The bulk of the focus with the group pretty much won at this point. A 2-goal game right now goes to Japan, Sweden. Japan get it back, free kick here at midfield. And Sweden will make a sub. It looks like coming on is Svensson in just a little bit. As Tunisia makes a sub, they'll have 1 remaining. Gabby comes off. Showat comes on, number 19. So 1 still remain for Tunisia in this World Cup. Already eliminated, nothing to play for. Meanwhile, for Japan, Kamada went down the midfield circle, so a foul here. Free kick for Japan in their own half. While we wait on that, Tunisia work out the back here. Switch and play the right side. Tunisia right to left. Netherlands left to right. On the right side for Tunisia. Play it back to midfield. Looking for space to get across. Not there to switch the play. So Showat goes left side. Plays it off Abdi. Abdi as Japan work out the back. Abdi in the attacking third. Gives it off left side. And Svensson will come on in just a bit for Sweden. That's why they have 1 extra player on there. Just making a note of it already. In the attacking third, good turn. It's a great turn there by the striker for Tunisia. It's a great turn there, but the shot is blocked. Mastouri, shot blocked. Saves with Tunisia in the attacking third. Down the right side, looking for a cross in. Go to the top of the box. The shot! Saved, corner kick. Hannibal, not a bad effort there. Double sub here for the Swedes. Ben Arjan comes off, as does Stroud. Svensson, like I mentioned earlier, is coming on. And Sema enters the match as well. Swedes have 2 subs remaining. Corner on the right side for Tunisia. Sub, meanwhile, for Japan. They'll take out Sako, bring on Watanabe. They'll take out Nakamura as well. And they will bring on Nagamoto. They'll have no subs remaining. The corner over the bar for Tunisia. Ashui takes it down off the corner, but sliced it high and wide. Hang on. I have the wrong thing. So Dutch will make a sub meanwhile. All the subs come in once. The striker, Broby, comes out. Give me a second here, guys. Get all these subs in. So no subs remaining for Japan. Who am I taking out here? Hang on, guys. Give me a second here. He's out. And no, he's still on. Give me a second, guys. Sorry about this. This word always is a bit tough. Yeah, no, Kamada's still on. Nakamura's off. Nakamura's off. Subbing for the Dutch, meanwhile. Yeah, all the subs come flying in at the same time. I gotta update this. Yellow card, meanwhile, in the Japan-Sweden match. All that's taking place. Again, the sub for the Netherlands. Broby comes off. Had a goal earlier. He makes way from Memphis Depay. Free kick in for the Netherlands. The header saved. Right at Dockman. Header right at Dockman. All right, now we're good. Yellow card for Taniguchi for Japan. So Sweden will win a free kick here. US policy pretty much set in stone. Free kick right side. Ayari to take. Ayari to take from about 25 yards away. There's only a one-man wall. If he wants to go near post, he can. Ayari. He'll work it into the far post. Headed away. Back to Sweden on the left side. They'll turn it around. Back at the top of the box now. Berryval. Berryval. Top of the box. The shot blocked. Corner kick on the left side. Sweden win a corner on the left. Good turn there by Berryval. Can they work this set piece in? I don't think we need a convincing win to keep momentum rolling. Like, we're not going to play a lot of guys, I don't think. Right, starting line should be out by now. Hang on. Starting line should be out. It's usually 90 minutes before a match. What's our lineup look like? Free kick for the Netherlands. Headed back into the 6th, header over the bar. Meanwhile, corner for the Swedes. The corner punched away by Suzuki. Back to the top. Half volley blocked. Sema blocked. Stays with the Swedes, though. Edge of the box, left side. Svensson goes to the top of the box, but intercepted by Tanaka and cleared away. Swedes will get it back in their own half. So knock on starting lineup set for the USA. Played on the right side here. Lager Bielke. Good ball down the right side. Svensson. Svensson gets it back. A good challenge there from behind by Nagamoto. Win the ball. They can go on the counterattack here. Nice play by Nagamoto. Gets it in midfield. Ogawa. Ogawa gives himself a ball down the left side. It's behind his man. Miscommunication. It's a good idea to play Nagamoto on the left side. But a poor ball. Believe from Tanaka. Sweden throw. 79th minute. On the right side of midfield. Sweden going left to right. What are the chances of that much? Cabo Verde? I mean, it's the best chance they have by far. Of the three. I think they have a chance to win the match. I think they very much have a chance to win the match. Tunisia 1-2 down the left side of the attacking third. Cross in from Ashui. Flag was up for offside. So pull it back. Free kick won by Sweden. They try to play a ball down the right side. A shove. And Sweden gets a free kick on the right. The pace there on the right side from Milenka. He beats Hiroki Ito to the ball. Hiroki Ito cleats him, and it's going to be a free kick for Sweden from basically a corner kick position. So free kick for the Swedes. Ayari to take. Ayari to take. Basically a corner kick. Ball into the far post. Header won, but flicked wide. It's a good ball by Ayari. Found him at the top of the box, but the header flicked well wide on the left side. We'll go behind for a Japanese goal kick. Beaver Sim Coach 109K. That doesn't surprise me. That does not surprise me. I would say the latter, Vaughn. I would say 6 or more goals. Japan working short out the back here. Go back to the keeper, Suzuki. We're mainly focusing on this one unless there's any chances in the attacking third in either match. All right, for either Tunisia or the Netherlands, because that one pretty much done and dusted. Speaking of which, chance for the Netherlands in the attacking third. Cross in. It's a good cross. Punched away by Dockman. Although it had a chance of going into the top left corner. Cross in from Doomfries, I believe. Tunisia win a free kick for a foul there from behind from McKay. Japan in their own half. Sugawara gives off at midfield in a centralized position. I'll play it left side at midfield. Taniguchi. Tanaka goes right side at midfield. And as it stands, Japan gets second. Sweden clinches a spot. Through ball down the right side. Headed behind for a Japanese corner. Trying to play a through ball down the right for Ito. Headed away by Gudmundsson. The Dutch will make one final sub. Meanwhile, Gakpo comes off. In his place is Lung. That's the final sub for the Dutch. Corner on the right for Japan. Ito to take. Ito whips it into the box. Headed away from the Swedes. Sweden trying to start a counterattack on the left side. Ilanka tries to play it back to Sema. Sema can't get there. It's a cross for Japan as a result. Into the 6 and over the bar. It's a good cross in. Ogawa just couldn't keep it down. Over the bar it goes. And out for a Swedish goal kick. Yeah, that'd be crazy, Dexy. Yeah, for a top 5 pick now. Yeah, USA's always on Fox. Yep. USA's always on Fox. USA will never be behind cable TV. Looks like Sweden's about to make another sub in just a little bit. But not before the Japanese get a corner kick on the left, or Swedes get a corner on the left side. As it was headed back by Sugawara. Long throw. Barry ball to take. Sugawara heads it back to the top of the box. Cleared away by Japan. They'll go down the right side. Can they keep it in play? Too much space on it. Try to play it down the right side there for Ito. Could not get there in time. Sweden will take a throw in. Go back into their own half. They're going left to right. Japan right to left. Sweden. Midfield on the left side. They'll play it back to Linderoff. Linderoff. Corner for the Netherlands, meanwhile, on the left side. Svensson tries a 1-2 with Ilanka. He's taken off the ball. Heavy foul from behind off the counterattack. Could be a yellow. Not going to call it. Japan wants a yellow. They probably should get a yellow. That was a good counterattack opportunity. Yakarez, and now he will get a yellow. Yakarez will get a yellow. He's going to say. Corner in for the Dutch. Back to the top of the box. Try to get a ball in on the right side. Cleared away by Tunisia. I was going to say, Yakarez should definitely have gotten a yellow on that. And he does. Well-deserved yellow. Stopping a counterattack. Japan free kick on the right side. Play it short, go right side. Edge of the box, right side here for Japan. Ito. Ito trying to beat Sema. Goes right side. Back to the top of the box on the right side. Cross in from Sugawara. The cross in cleared behind. But a foul beforehand. Slager Bayelke was pushed from behind by a Japanese attacker. So instead of a corner, be a free kick. It pushed there by Ogawa. Bowling string, I'm going to say 7. I'm not sure offense is going to be that good. I don't think Turkey's going to be that good offensively either. 4 for 1, if you get like McDavid or someone like Eichel. But other than that, but obviously Eichel, no. Obviously not Eichel. Not for you guys, obviously. Norway, France. I have France winning 3-1. Netherlands right side here. Try to get a cross in as we have a stoppage here for the injured player. Linderoff was the man who was pushed down. Linderoff still down. Through ball down the right side for the Netherlands. Cross in. Into the 6. The bicycle kick just missed. A bicycle kick. Just missed the ball on that one. Tunisia look to go on a counterattack at midfield. It's a heavy touch, though. It's a poor touch. Hannibal. A really poor touch. The Netherlands get it back. They'll go down the right side here in the box. Cross in to the far post. Bit heavy on that cross, but finds the man on the left side. Trying to get around his man. Trying to get around Valeri. The shot. Saved. I think it was a cross, but saved by Dockman. Looks like Sweden going to make a sub. Starfelt about to come on for the Swedes. As the 4th sub. So Starfelt will enter the match. Why still Turkey and not they changed the name. I'm not sure why. Yeah, the match is a pick up at Vegas with odds. I think France wins. Yeah, goal difference favors France. Yep. So Norway needs to win. I favor France in that one. Double sub for the Swedes. Looks like Negron will come on. Linderoff will come off, dealing with that injury. Get a goalie with like the 20, not top 5 pick. And the other sub, Goodmanson comes off. So that does it for the Swedes on subs. We'll get back on the way in just a little bit. Netherlands, meanwhile, at midfield on the right side. 89th minute there. Play ball in the attacking third. It's a 1-2-2 heavy on that one. Back to Tunisia at midfield. Masturi. He'll try a shot from midfield, trying to catch their bare hand off his line. Trying to chip from 80 yards out. Not even close. As right off the sub, Sema goes down. Takes a shot to the head. Sema going down. Sugawara jumped over his back. Some contact with the elbow. Spain lose to Uruguay? I'd say 8 on that. I'd say 8. Yeah, Starfield for Linderhoff, yep. One final sub for Tunisia. The goal scorer coming off. Tunekte comes on. Some fresh legs up top. Free kick for the Swedes after the foul by Sugawara. About 30 yards out. 5 minutes of added time in the Tunisia match. Now that we're focusing on that, it's all about Sweden right now in Japan. Nigran. Headed away by Taniguchi. Back to the edge of the box on the right side, though. Play a 1-2 back. Berryval cross in, punched away by Suzuki and cleared back to the top of the box. No, after the playoffs, see, after all that? No, you don't need that, no. Across him, back again. Ilanka, cross, cleared away by Japan once again. Sweden keep it on the right side. Ilanka trying to get around Tanaka. He falls down, wants a foul, not going to get it. Japan will clear. They'll play it down the left side. It goes back to Sweden on the right in their own half. Get a draw is a fine result for either team. Sweden with a draw clinches a spot. Japan with a draw, they get second. On the right side, Lagerbielke. Lagerbielke gives it off right side, Nigran. Nigran back to Isak. Isak, Lagerbielke. We got a word on stoppage time there in just a little bit. Suspect 7 minutes of added time. 7 minutes of added time for Sweden and Japan. Is there one more to be had in this match? Lagerbielke plays it right side. Nigran across the field on the right side. Nigran back to the center circle. Berryval switching the play left side. Svensson. Back to Svensson at midfield. I'll go right side, Lagerbielke. Back to midfield, Berryval. Midfield circle once again. Right side. Lagerbielke tries to get a ball into the left post. Easily won by Japan, cleared by Sugawara. Sweden get back in their own half. Japan content with a draw. They know what's happening right now in Kansas City. A draw is fine. There's nothing they can do the rest of the match to top the group. They just want to get second here. Holding it here at midfield. Berryval. Through ball. Heavy. Cleared away by Japan. Watanabe clears it. A corner for Tunisia, meanwhile, on the right side. They got a goal for corner kick last time. Yeah, I call it both in the title. I was like, we're going to call it both. Sweden midfield, 5 minutes to go. Through ball down the right side. A shove there, trying to win from Isak. A bullet back for a foul. Or Japan will clear, I should say. No foul. Trying to clear it here for Japan. It's Maeda. Can't do it. Falls back to Sweden, top of the box. Through ball down the right side. Cross in! Saved! Oh, a chance there down the right for Ilanka. Looking for his second. From a tight angle, almost got it. Sweden get it back left side. Fake the cross and try to get on Sugawara. Cross in blocked by Sugawara. It will go out. 4 minutes remaining. Yeah, the Mets suck right now. I'm a Weather fan. The Mets absolutely suck. There are no fundamentals. You just got to blow it up. So corner here on the left side of the block by Sugawara. Ayari to take. Got 4-2 France. All right. Ayari to take. Subsavers for Hellebuck? No. No chance. Corner from the left. Ball in. Flick behind. Saved. Was a great backwards header. Saved by Suzuki. That was the moment. Isak. That was the moment. With a fiver. A draw should not be better than a loss. Encouraging to Cowardly? Nah. Guys, that's the same thing. That's the same thing. Now, for a match like this, no. I'm fine with how it is right now. They're not being cowardly, though. They're going for it. They're going for it. Appreciate you on that one. Yeah, Mets got 2 errors here. They're bad. Full time in Netherlands, Tunisia. 3-1. Netherlands wins the group. That is full time. Tunisia's World Cup ends with no points and a -10 goal difference. Sweden played out the back here, thinking they almost had it with Isak. 3 minutes to go in Dallas. Ball down the right side for the Swedes, headed away by Nagamoto. Back to midfield it goes. Japan gets it back. They might want to start a counterattack here. Ogawa. Ball down the left side, looking to play on Nagamoto, headed away by Sweden. And back to Sweden in their own half. Gyökeres tries to play a run down the right side. Too much on that one, looking for Ilanka. It's played back to Suzuki. Yeah, that was cowardly, yes. Yeah, that was a crap format. We'll see what happens with the Algeria match in Kansas City. I have no idea what's going to happen there. Potentially. Hopefully it doesn't come down to that, because that would be the worst match of all time. Taniguchi out the back. 2 minutes remaining of added time. 2 minutes left. Tanaka gives it off right side. Back to Tanaka. Taniguchi. And midfield goes in the midfield circle. Kamada. Tanaka right side. Watanabe. Back in his own half on the right side. 90 seconds to go. Tanaka. Right side. Watanabe. Gets into the attacking third in a center position. They try a pass to the top of the box. It's deflected by the Swedes. Back to Japan though. Right side off the give from Ito. Ito to the top of the box. So 1-2 back up top. They'll try and switch the play left side. Edge of the box. Nagamoto gives it off left side. Edge of the box. Back up top. Hiroki Ito. They'll reset back at midfield. Taniguchi switches the play to the right side. Watanabe. 1 minute left. Taniguchi. Tanaka. Plays it left side. Watanabe. Down the left flank. Nagamoto. Edge of the box trying to get a run around Nigran. Cross in. No one there. Cleared by the Swedes. Right back to Japan. It's a good first touch. A great first touch by Hiroki Ito. He'll play it left side. Kamada chips it into the 18 on the left side. Header won by the Swedes. And a throw in for Sweden in their own half. They'll take their time on this one. Surely they both know. Nothing good can come from trying to score here. Lagerbielke will just play it back to his keeper, Zetterstrom. He'll boot it deep. Any moment now for the full-time whistle. Boot it deep, won by Japan. Kamada down the right side. It's a long through ball blocked. And that will take us to full-time. There you go. Yeah, that's a good summary. Yep. Swaz given. Yes, it is. Full time is gone. Sweden, third place. They advance. A satisfying draw for both sides. Japan clinched second. Sweden's in. It's the top third place team. Japan, 5 points. Both draws down in Dallas. The Netherlands top the group. And that does it for Group F. On that note, we got one more match day. USA taking on Turkey. Before we do that, let's do the starting lineups for the USA. They should be in. They should be in. Let's see. Are the lineups in for the USA? Here we go. It is, yep, exactly what you would expect. Starting line for the USA. Let's show it quickly. Yeah, that'll be a good move, Dexter. That'll be a good one. Scotland keep booking hotels so they know they're out. Oh no, they're gone. Scotland's gone. So the line for the USA: Miles Robinson. Everyone on a yellow is out. Pulisic is out. Ream is out. So Poch did a good job. It's pretty much a backup lineup. I don't see any starters in here. Turner's in. McKenzie, Scally, Robinson, Trusty, Bearhalter, McKinney, Gio Reyna, Pepe, Aronson, Timothy Weah. Bosnia officially facing USA. There we go. Yeah, Pulisic out. He might come in second half for like a little bit just to get his feet wet. To win 16 cents. Oh. Well, I guess this was for 16 cents. Just stay in Shan at this point. Yep. So that's the starting line for the USA. Yeah, the Scotland goal differential is bad. They're not advancing. But the starting line for the USA, no one on a yellow, no starters. They're treating this like a friendly. Fine with it. Fine with it. All right. See you guys in an hour for the third set of matches today. Again, we're not doing overtime tonight. Right, Roldan's injured. Yep, so McKinney's starting. Yep. Yeah, I'm disappointed with that, but not surprised. I'm happy with the lineup. Yep. Everyone on yellow is out. Everyone on a yellow is out. Ream is out with old age. We're not taking any chances. I love it. This is the way to do it. This is the way to do it. I'm happy we're not taking any chances. So, happy with this lineup. Whatever happens tonight happens. All right, see you guys in just a little bit for match